I guess Red's in town. Neat. Hello everybody, and welcome back to Animal Crossing New Horizons. We have a letter from Muffy. Hey Steven, ever impulsed by something you just know you're never gonna use? Like, maybe it's on sale and looks cool, so you leap without thinking. Who knows what was going through my head. My loss is your win. Barefoot for life, Muffy. Okay, so it's a pair of shoes. Honestly, if I barely ever wear shoes. I wear socks, but there's some antique boots. Yeah, I'll wear them. Nice antiques on my feet. Caroline! Got like a seed stuck in her tooth. How are you, Talnut? What's the latest? I'm about midway through A Sailor's Tragedy. It's such a great book. That is very fair. Sounds like it could be a pretty cool book. I don't really have anything in mind to talk about today. I haven't really done much today. Like, I was doing so fine most of today, and then like 3 hours ago-ish, my brain was just like, nah, I'm done with anything feel good, and it's like, but why, brain? And it's just like, I don't know, boss, just don't feel it. And it's like, I mean, that stands, but still, feel good juice would be nice. And it's like, yeah, it would be. Too bad. So I've mostly just kind of sat around doing nothing. I did decide to poke at Cube World again, which is a game that I've followed basically since its early alpha days. That I really feel like is in an awkward place. Because, like, with how the game is, with its released version right now, it is in a place where its creator likes it. Or at least liked it. But the people who play, a lot of the people at least, or at least the vocal part that played the initial alpha, don't like it. Now, I'm kind of in the middle, because I don't hate it. I do agree that the original alpha had a different charm about it, but they both have charm. I honestly couldn't tell you which one I think is better. They're both kind of about the same spot. Also, tomorrow I'm going to do my absolute best to get a morning recording in. I had a night last night. Which is why there was no morning recording, because I was asleep until, like, 2. Let's come in and see Pinky. But, like, I couldn't tell you which one I feel is actually better. I like both of them. You headed over here when you smelled I'm prepping, didn't you? Curious what it is? I am. Right now I'm prepping a mixed fruits tart. Just piece from this so-called influencer that I'm not jealous of, so I put my own spin on it. Ooh, holding down L does actually, like L1, does actually speed up the dialogue. Ooh, okay, I don't actually need to hit B. Oh, that's so nice to know. I'd always been hitting R, because that's the button that worked in the past. You know, but whatevs. It's Nintendo. They like changing up the buttons that you press for things. But yeah, I still think it's a charming little game. Like, it also, like, it's one of those games that does scratch that MMO itch whenever I want to just play like a... I already found the money rock. What am I doing? When I just want to play like an old MMO, like, it definitely scratches that itch. So, like, it is pretty nice. The biggest thing that hurts it and I would not be surprised if it's something that modders have just found a way to remove, is, gear is region locked. So and not like real life region, like in-game on the map regions. Maple's home, let's come see Maple. So like if you get a really cool sword in an ocean, but she's sick, she needs I'm going to get her medicine right now. So you get like a really cool sword in an ocean biome. That sword, unless it has an effect that allows it to work outside of that biome, will not work outside of that biome. Meaning, every new region you go to, you need to start your grind again. That's more or less what the developer was intending. That's what they wanted. I liven up my home decor with a sturdy sewing box. You could? Also more proof that you're not the Sky I knew. Okay, 108. Ooh, tomorrow's probably gonna have some pretty good prices then. I need medicine. I only need one. But like, that's something people don't like. They want to find really cool gear and just be super powerful forever. And like, I get that. But like, that is kind of the gameplay loop that the developer wanted to make. And he did make it. And it's not fun forever, but it is a fun gameplay loop. Maple! Sorry, I'm just having a little dizzy spell. I have medicine. Oh, are you sure? I'll definitely take you up on your kind offer. You go. Medicine! Ow, thinks will do the trick. Thanks to you, I feel like I'm already starting to recover from that cold. You helped me out, so in return, I'd like to give you a thank you gift by giving you an athletic jacket. I won't be wearing it, but thank you. I mean, I could put it on, I suppose. Depends on what it looks like. I'm not a big fan of the stripe, but it's fine. I'll wear it. But like, it basically ensures that if you want it, you will have endless grinding. Because the map is endless and procedurally generated, you will always be encountering new biomes and new things to do. Like, and if you just already had absolutely amazing gear, well, what reason do you ever have to upgrade again? You know, you're done. You've got everything. You're good. You're finished. Go home. Coffee stain. I don't know this. I don't think I've seen this painting. Okay, this one's always genuine, and I've never seen it. We get people in a field. Where is people in a field? Where are the field people? It's also always genuine. And then we got the statue, which I'm gonna guess is probably not real. Yeah, it's got its tongue hanging out. Okay, so I know for sure I've never seen this one before, so I'll buy this one. The mysterious painting. It sure looks mysterious. You got a deal, my man. Bam. Alright. There we go. But yeah, like, that's really about all I've done today. And it is a case of when it comes to that specific gameplay loop, honestly, like, I can see both sides of the argument, because there's people who also enjoy it. And those people are in the camp now of like, man, all these people whining about wanting this version of the game to be different. It's like, It's good. Just play it. You know? And then you'll get people replying to them like, oh, I've seen this argument from people just trying to justify their high playtime. It's like, you think they did it accidentally? Like, they clearly enjoyed the game. Like, if they didn't, they wouldn't have that playtime. Like, maybe that's just me? Also just trying to think, 'cause my brain just remembered there was a game I had clicked on the store page of not long ago that I remembered having like mixed reviews that's now like mostly negative. And I don't remember what that game is. Oh boy, Wisp is here. Wisp, you can live your life, man. Butterbean, how are you, Snorty? Let's chat. A little fresh air never fails to cheer me up, Snorty. Aw. It's good to hear. But yeah, like, it's always just a little annoying to me seeing people be like that, because it's like, man, people can enjoy things that you don't. I feel like that's just kind of been the point of these last few videos. It's like, people can enjoy things that you don't enjoy, and that's fine. Like, I mean, like, I made a joke earlier watching a stream of, the topic of Hawaiian pizza came up. And I literally, my joke was, on behalf of Canada, I apologize for Hawaiian pizza. Unless you like it, then I'm happy for you. Like, you know. Because if you didn't know, that's actually a Canadian thing. We made that, and I don't know why it's called Hawaiian in that case. Ah, tango. This looks so stupid. No. The boots. The boots are what ruins it. Yeah, I could have this. Not quite what I got, though. Yeah, I think I'm good. Yeah, nothing really caught my eye. Sable! It's hard to pick a note for this time of year since the temperature is so different from morning to afternoon. This is the big advantage of just throwing on an apron 365 days a year. That is very fair. I say that every time. So I don't need my Firefox there in the way anymore. I can do that. I suppose I was back playing a little bit of a playthrough I was doing of Star Ocean: The Second Story on the original PlayStation. Emulated because I just don't feel like setting up the PlayStation. I could pull out my discs and play it. Like, that's not a problem. It's just I don't feel like setting it up. I'd have to go grab the PlayStation, grab the cables to hook it up to the Elgato, so that I can then hook it up to the TV. Because without the Elgato, I literally cannot hook it up to my TV. So, that annoys me so much. And it's legitimately why your old TVs probably still hold a good amount of resale value. Because, like, old flat screens had the plugins to plug in, like, an old PlayStation or N64 or, you know, the old consoles without needing to, like, mod the console to add an HDMI port to still play in, like, 360p maximum. Because they can only do 4x3. Like, they can only put out what they can put out. Serena came by to visit too, Airmail. Let's talk. It's weird to love an object, because I'm basically in love with my double sofa. It's my favorite place to study or write. It's perfectly comfortable, Airmail. Yeah, we could both sit there and make him really jealous. Alright, I'll talk with him. Hey there, Rambler. Been a spell and a half since we spoke, I reckon. They weren't on purpose, were it? Cause even an old cuss like me is not made of stone. I mean, maybe you shouldn't have interrupted the money rock and made me quite upset with you. Plus, it hadn't even been that long. I've gone longer without talking with you, and you've been fine. He's just trying to make me look bad. Hey there, Night Flyer. How goes, Nightshade? So ladies. Hey, what are you up to for the next 7 hours? Wanna hang out? Just kidding, Nightshade. And I'll probably be awake that long, let's be honest. Oh, I know I saw Diva up here. Where has she gone? There she is. She be thunkin'. Oh, buddy, I wanted to see. There's a 2-for-1 athletic jacket deal. Who needs to... I'm already... Just give me the extra. Think of it as payback for all the times you've done me a solid. I guess I'll put this one on then. Just have to keep it if you don't want. She doesn't want to know. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. I guess I'm putting this one on. It's different color now. But yeah, it's a little wild just how, like, the muscle memory for playing that old version just sticks with me. Because you access things in a completely different way than you do in the newer games. Muffy, you smell super cute. You don't wear perfume or anything. What the heck does cute smell like anyway? You smell it, Steven? There's totes a cute smell just wafting off Muffy. Smells like flowers. She does live around flowers. Huh? Flowers? I don't know what you're talking about. Oh my gosh, this is way adorbs that you love flowers so much you must smell like them. My dang perfume smells like flowers. You can't not smell like flowers, Tutu. Nah, you don't have to get flowery stuff. That's why I usually smell like glitter glue. That is fair. Plus, like, I mean, I don't know many perfumes, but I imagine perfumes probably go through the same smells that, like, shampoos do. And, like, there's many more shampoo smells than flower. Usually it's food, though. I don't quite get that, because you're not supposed to eat it, but they make it smell so good that you just want to eat it. It's a real conundrum. But yeah, like, in the remasters of Star Ocean 2, you, say, access customization by going to speciality and then hitting item creation. In the original, you go to your items, hit triangle, then you select item creation through there. So, you know, it's decently different. And I imagine there'd be a fair few people who probably would not know where to find that stuff if they were going back from the newer versions. Which, you know, the advantage of having grown up on that version, I suppose. Smoothie. Like, I'm actually kind of torn of which save I want to finish for my yearly playthrough of that game, because I've got the PSX version that I've been playing through, but I've also got another save on the Second Story R that I've been playing through, and they're both about as far through the game as each other. The main difference is the one on the PSX that I'm doing, because it is basically the first save on that quote-unquote memory card is on just default difficulty. Meanwhile, the one on Second Story R is on Chaos. So I've not actually finished a Chaos playthrough of that game. I really want to do Limit Broken Chaos final boss. I think that could be a lot of fun. Honestly, like, I'm kind of dreading the Azaria Queen. Like, she's really freaking difficult, even on Universe. And Chaos is even harder. I'll probably just end up cheesing it in the same way I've cheesed it before, though, because I'm pretty sure I remember picking up Pressus for that party. Though, at this point, there's no reason to pick up Bowman. with Second Story R, they really quite heavily nerfed Bowman. And he's just not really worth using anymore. Which is kind of sad, because he used to be, like, my favorite character to use. Because he could basically time out the impossible to win fights. You still can't win, but eventually they time out. And then, you know, it plays the defeat scene, basically, because you're supposed to lose. These are impossible to win fights. But Bowman could spam poison pills fast enough to keep any boss permanently stun-locked. Because poison pills also has a pretty high stun rate, and it's hitting like 9 times per attack. And he is spamming it out so fast, literally his dialogue is point, 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 point. Like, he doesn't get to say the whole thing. You know, he barely gets to say poison. You know. As long as you can keep him fed on MP, he will just completely just clown any boss. But they severely nerfed the attack rate of poison pills, and also lowered the rate in which it stuns things, and also went through and made a lot of the bosses immune to stun. Yeah. They knew and they patched it. And honestly, it's a good thing, because Bowman was, like, if you wanted to build an optimal party, which you kind of need to for the highest difficulty, you know, either that or fights are just going to take absolutely forever, and you'll probably have people dying all the time, you would just always pick Bowman. Like, there was no reason to ever pick Pressus, because Bowman was simply better. I still want to sit down at some point and do, like, a video going over, like, all of the characters and all of their killer moves and spells and all of their ultimate weapons and, you know, that sort of stuff. But man, that's going to be a long video. And I feel like if I do that kind of video, it should really be accompanied by a playthrough of Second Story R. Like a proper, like, walkthrough one, not like... Or at least a Let's Play type, maybe not a full walkthrough. Like, I'm kind of bouncing back and forth between whether I want to do, like, a complete walkthrough type, where I show as much as I possibly can, or just a Let's Play type, where I just go through a single playthrough and leave with a lot of the discoveries of the game up to you guys, if you guys want to play them for your play the game for yourself, which I would highly encourage. It's an amazing game. But, like, I don't know yet. Wrong way. I do know that despite their best efforts, a lot of the killer moves are still kind of junk. Like, they just kind of are. An easy one to go with is Double Slash on Claude. Well, for Second Story R, they made it so that the NPCs will use the 3-hit combo. Which that in and of itself means that Double Slash hitting twice, 3-hit combo, being free, Double Slash deals regular attack damage, but twice, you can probably understand the issue. It's just simply worse. But then you get things like the Meteor Ring, which adds +1 hit to all of your basic attacks. Which even in the older games, making a Meteor Ring pretty early on, which you can do, means that Claude's basic attack is now 2 attacks, making it the same as Double Slash. You then pair that with the Eternal Sphere, And now Claude is hitting twice off of one attack, while also every attack is firing off a bunch of little stars that also hit things. Literally, Claude's best killer move is none. Like... And that's a little disappointing once you realize that. But also, Claude will be dealing insane damage. Which is also where, if you ever see anybody saying his ultimate weapon is the Marble Sword, they are fools. Like, they just are. Like, I don't mean to sound rude to the guy who goes around saying that everywhere, but it's just wrong. Even in the older games, the Marble Sword never misses. Like, yeah, and Claude doesn't tend to miss anyway. His hit is pretty darn high, and the Eternal Sphere hits harder more times, making it better. More hits faster is better. Especially when those more hits faster are for higher damage. Guys, catch this cricket. Do like me a good cricket. But yeah, like, it's just one of those things where the more you dig into finding the best on each character, the more you realize just how many kind of useless things they all have. And it was to give you a sense of progression, like they're learning different techniques while fighting. Some new techniques are bad, some are really cool. And like, that works, and flavor-wise, it's great. It's just in practicality, not every move is created equal. So, you know, not every move is going to be equal. It's just kind of how it is. Like, apparently I caught the fish I needed to catch. Crucian Carp. It was a crucial catch. It got me 200 Nook Miles. There's some more Nook Miles. Oh, the more I'm sitting here, the more my brain is just like, what's the point? So I should probably, like, end things off so I can go, like, zen and try to fix my brain. Maybe a good idea. I might go sit on the deck or something. Need to, like, fight this depression somehow. Love when I'm literally talking about my favorite game and my brain is still just like, nah. Nah. I suppose I should briefly explain what I mean by I had a night last night, because I made mention of that. I ended up talking with someone in the 8-Bit Discord that I had the feeling upon meeting them the first time that they and I were not going to get along. And I was kind of right. So, yeah, I spent like a few hours last night talking with them. Which, like, kept me up well past when I wanted to go to bed. Which was great, because that then caused me to go, well, I could just stay up, I suppose. And then I tried to stay up, and then it got to about, like, 6:30-ish in the morning, and my brain was like, I'm sorry, boss, we can't do this. We gotta sleep. So I was like, and then I went to sleep. And that was my night. But yeah. That's gonna be it for this one. I apologize, it's a bit shorter than normal. My brain's not braining today, and it sucks. So yeah, thank you all very much for watching, and hopefully I shall see you back here tomorrow for hopefully a morning section. See you all then.